All right, I'm gonna try this again and see if it's working. Hello if you're in here, and goodbye if you're not. Okay, so I was having some like computer issues or internet issues or whatever, and it was just like super duper slow because our internet provider like only gives you a certain amount of like high speed. It's like 999 gigabytes. And then after you go over that, which you probably should never do that unless you do a lot of like streaming, like Netflix or whatever, which we do. But anyway, when you go over that, they make you pay a buttload of money, like $10 extra every 10 gigabytes you go over, which is annoying. What is this? So I'm at youtube.com. Now, it says, wait, why does it say that? Turn sync on, turn sync off. Save, turn on. I don't know what happened. I'm probably not even on live right now. Could just be like talking to myself. That would be kind of funny. That is a horrible thumbnail. It says I'm live. I've got to change that thumbnail once available too. That's so funny. Do you see chat? I do now, Lincoln. Hey, how are you? It's been like really like frustrating because my internet speeds are like so super slow. So it's like ridiculous. Remember? 6, 8. Oh, I need to go to not top chat, switch it to live chat. Yay. Okay, so I did a stream just a little bit ago, but I deleted it because like it said there was like this like gray screen and it said something about internet connection not being available or something along those lines. But now it's back, I think. So I just noticed like if I'm watching this and then looking at that and I talk with my hands a lot. Okay, so I was gonna show off a little bit of stuff that I attributed last night, and it's pretty exciting. At least I think it is, because I love pennies. I do. But Sunshine is not here right now, so I will have to just do this with me. Okay, so here's some stuff attributed. Microscope. Okay, so this is a 1960D repunchment mark 50 on copper coins. And let me pull this one up here so I can see this one better. Just hit OK. All right. And it's circulated. So it's actually kind of harder to see, but there you go. You can see it right under the D. Right there. Awesome sauce. Okay, now the next one is a 1960D 121 I have an uncirculated example and a circulated example. And these are what I attributed last night. There you go. You can see the little splits. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Let's see if it's catching up. All right. And then this one is a 1960D, and it's a repunchment mark 118. And this is gorgeous. Look at that. Some of these splits are like so tiny, but that's like the best part, is like hunting them down to figure out which ones they are. I love it. There's that one. Oh. Exit off that. And streaming is great. Thank you, Lincoln. Appreciate it. Like, I did delete the last one because like it just had like this gray screen. It was so weird. And oh, this one is a 1960D mint mark 63 from Copper Coins. And this one is actually a new dice stage that is not listed on Copper Coins, which is so cool. I love this repunchment mark. It's like my fave that I've found. I found all these last night. Well, I attributed all these last night, I should say. Look at how pretty that is, Lincoln. Don't you love it? I do, for sure. It's a good one. And those are all the same. Oh, and then this one is the 109, repunchment mark 109. Whew. Don't you just love it when they fall out like that? This one is the 109, and I've got like a tube full of them here. Oh, so pretty. I love it. I have pennies. They're my fave. Now if I go over to the top view, look at that. Gorgeous. Yes, it's beautiful. It's 1 year older than me. That's awesome. Yes, but I do love these, the small dates, and because there's so many different varieties on these. And video capture. And hi. But yeah, I got a tube of these, but they're pretty awesome. So I ended up attributing, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ended up attributing 5 different repunchment marks last night before bed. That's a pretty good amount. Pretty exciting. And there's one that is not attributed that I have almost a half a roll of. Well, a little bit more than half a roll of. Now I have a bunch of other ones to go through, which is going to be exciting because I love pennies. I do. I'm very weird. I guess I'm like a nerdy penny girl. Great job, my lady. I know. Thank you, Lincoln. Appreciate it. But now I've got these 2 to go through. I'm excited so that I can separate them by different dies. And then once I do that, then I'll have piles of the same repunchment marks. And it's easier to attribute that way, in my opinion, anyway. Well, I don't know. There's not really much to talk about. Oh, He's got some of these now. Yes, those are exciting. And then I've got some of these now. Ooh, almost didn't want to come up. Ooh. It's exciting too, isn't it? And I've got to attribute these. I have 3 full rolls of repunchment marks that are not attributed that I have to send in eventually, but I don't want to. I'm trying to learn about the Ikes. I just learned there are, oh, I can't see that part. I just learned they are like divas. What do you mean they're like divas? Like Whitney Houston type of diva? Who said that? That's hilarious. I love it. Just a variety called divas. Oh my goodness, I thought that you were seriously like referring your Ikes to Whitney Houston or like a diva. Let me think. Who all do they call divas in the pop culture? Tina Turner. Who else is a diva? He's laughing. Oh, that's funny. You see where my mind went? Like pop culture. Yeah. I'm not really hip on the new age pop culture though. My daughter could probably tell me more of what other divas there are. I can only remember the older ones. Mariah Carey, she was a diva. Yeah. Whitney Houston pops out in my mind the most though. Well, so anyway, I've got to get to do these and attribute these because I've got 3 other piles over here that still need attributing. And I'll show you the variety on these before I get my attributing socks on, which this one actually looks like it should be an easy die to attribute because it has like a lot of really great die markers on it. So it's exciting. I like finding ones with die markers everywhere. I do. Okay, so this is the first die marker on this. You can see that right there, this head. And then this is the variety. Oh, and it's got a clash right there, so it should be super easy to attribute. And then you can see where the abraded die is right here. So like the lines, I have the big camera up. Let me hit OK. Your mind was in the 9 to 5 movie with Dolly Parton. Oh, she's a diva. She is the best diva ever. Dolly. Okay, so I still need to attribute these. But if you look at all these die markers, man, it looks like it'll be an easy one. Let's just hope I'm not wrong. I need to get on the site and do it. This is so exciting. I love attributing coins. It's like my favorite part. Look at that crack, man. It's huge. It's lovely. But, so this is the repunchment mark that I'm going to be looking for next to attribute. And I will keep you updated. Now, if you look at that, you can think. I think the lighting makes that look like a 3. I don't think there's really 3 splits. I'll have to check that with the loop. You can see it inside of the D and everything. Just studying it on here while I'm talking to you guys. Sorry. Dolly's mom was in Owens. I have a picture of her in, wait, what? Mississippi from the 60s. How awesome is that? We're related to John Wayne on my dad's side of the family. I love John Wayne. Super duper awesome sauce. And did you know that Stone Cold's last name is actually Steve Austin Williams? That's my maiden name. There's got to be some relation in there somehow because I love Stone Cold. I'll just tell everybody there is because he's my fave. I'm going to totally go nerd on you for a second and tell you that, hold on. When I was a kid, I don't know if you'll believe me or not, but when I was a kid, I was like the world's biggest wrestling fan. I used to watch Stone Cold like every Friday. And we even went to a wrestling show when I was a kid. And the staff had to tell us to shut up, basically, because we were screaming so loud. And The Undertaker came out, and I had like a huge crush on him because he was just like wicked, you know? And he came out, and I went crazy. And my dad's like, "You're going to get us kicked out of here." We didn't get kicked out. We just got told to shut up by one of the security people. Guess we were ruining the event for the other people. But it's like, you know, you're there to cheer. So you should be cheering. Yeah. It's only got one split on the bottom. That's a nice split. Okay. Ooh, I like John Wayne Western. My grandmother was a Williams. Oh, you're kidding me! Are you serious? That's awesome! Yeah, that's my maiden blood there. It's Williams. How cool is that? We are. We've got to be related, Mr. Lincoln. For real. Now, so you know what? Your grandmother, she might be related to Stone Cold Steve Austin too. He's a beast, man. Love him. That's so weird, though. That is so cool. Okay. So I am actually, oops, do this and say okay. All right, so anyway, I just kind of wanted to show off a little bit of those varieties that I ended up finding. I'll get some pictures and post them later, but yeah, just wanted to show a little bit of those off and say howdy YouTube. And sorry about the stream earlier that it just like went off or whatever. Like, I don't know what happened. It just stopped working. And maybe we'll do another stream if the stuff that I ordered from Robert comes today. I think it's supposed to come tomorrow though. But that will be for like when Tyler gets home, because I ordered him I think it's a 1921 S Peace Dollar, because he only has one. And I figured why not? He'll like it. He likes the S mint marks, so. But I've got to get my attributing pants on and get more of these coins identified. So it was good seeing you, Mr. Lincoln, and everybody else that was on the stream before I cut it off. The other one, anyway. And I will be changing the thumbnail to this stream because I look really goofy, I think, anyway. But we'll see you later. Alligator. After a while, crocodile. That's how you can tell I'm a mom. Funny, right? Okay. Bye. Peace out.